Good morning, everybody. It is May 9th, and Kaylee and I are going to be back after them same birds we've been hunting now for quite a while. We're going to have a little different game plan this morning. It's 4:25 in the morning. We're going to get in there super early, and we're going to get around to the right side of them. One thing consistently they've been doing is going down and moving to the right for the most part. One day they kind of went straight back, but today they went, or the last couple times they went to the right. So we're going to try to get way around them and then come in from the other side and just cross our fingers we're in the right spot. So instead of being kind of up on that knoll, we're going to be down on a side hill, and that's where them birds had been, where Kaylee couldn't get a shot at them a couple times. So we're going to get in there and cross our fingers that the birds are in the same spot, which they've been in the same spot now 3 mornings in a row. So we'll find out. See you in the woods.
We got down here around them where we think they're roosted, but we're not going to move right in on them until we get that first gobble. The last thing we want to do is bump them off the roost. So Kaylee and I are sat down right here. We're going to wait for him to gobble, and then if we need to fine-tune our position a little bit, we can do that. But it's 5:08 right now. We got 10 or 15 minutes before they start gobbling. Okay, everybody, he finally gobbled, and we got repositioned on him. As you can hear, we're in a good spot. This is right where he went the last 2 mornings, so hoping we finally got this bugger pinched.
Well, they outwitted us again this morning. He flew down the roost, flew off the roost, walked right up the logging road that we've hunted on the past 3 days, met a hen, out toward the field they went. You can't make this stuff up. It's just, if we were sitting here, we would have killed him the last 3 times, the last 3 mornings. And the one morning, we sit here, he goes away, we would have killed him the other 3 mornings. What the heck? They're out next to the field or in the field. Sneak out of here. Try it again tomorrow.
Ready, Freddy?
You can see pretty much all over in here is turkey scratchings. They really spent a lot of time in here. Normally roost right up here, walk this ridge down right toward our cornfield over here, but this morning they took the logging trail right up to the corner piece, which is where we hunted the past couple days. Another scratching. What are you thinking, babe?
It's getting pretty frustrating.
I agree. That's a wrap on this morning's turkey hunt. It sucked, but that's turkey hunting for you. The turkey did something it hasn't done the past 3 or 4 days and went up a logging road that we hunted on the last 3 or 4 days, and then we switched and got on the other side where it had been going, and it's just typical turkey hunting stuff, you know. But I'm going to answer some questions for you guys that you guys asked me Paul Gibson said, what is your farthest shot on a turkey with your shotgun? The farthest shot was around like 58 yards. I killed one. He said also, how far do you say is a reasonable shot on a turkey with a 12 gauge? It's kind of hard to say. It all depends on the gun that you're shooting, honestly. If you got to pattern your gun, and you got to know personally what you can get away with shooting, what distance. A lot of turkey guns shoot a pretty decent pattern out to 60 yards. I mean, if you go past 60, I wouldn't recommend shooting a turkey past 60 yards, but it's all gun dependent. I mean, some guns don't throw a good pattern past 45 yards, so that's really just up to the gun. My gun, I'm comfortable shooting out to 50, but over that, I'm nervous about it. It'd have to be out in a field with no brush that I would shoot out to 60, but yeah. Richard Sillery asks, what county are you in? I'm in Chautauqua County. Luke asks, why don't you shoot the birds while they're in the trees? You can't. It's illegal to do that here in New York State, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal everywhere. I'm not sure about that, but you gotta wait for them to come out of the roost before you can shoot them. ADK Mountain Tracker said, have you ever had an animal spook from your LCD screen light by the red blinking light on your camera? I've used GoPro a few times and have covered the screen because I've worried that the light from the screen would spook them. I've never had it affect anything with turkeys. I've had turkeys literally almost peck my GoPros while the light's blinking right in their face. So the light doesn't affect them at all. What I will say though is deer hunting, those GoPros will affect the deer, not by the light or anything, but by the smell. They can smell the human scent on them. So you gotta be careful with that. Make sure where you put your GoPro is, you know, downwind from wherever the deer trail is, so they don't catch a whiff of that. But turkey wise, they've never bothered me or the cameras with when I've been hunting, so I think you're okay with that. And ND Cummins asked if that knife was a Cutco knife on my turkey butchering video. Yes, it was. It's a great knife. That's going to do it for the questions. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the next video, and make sure you check out the review video on these two things if you want to be put in the drawing to win one. Appreciate everybody watching.